Hey coin lovers! Welcome back to Old Charles, your go-to place for everything about coins and collectibles. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1981 Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that may look ordinary but hides some surprising details. Is it worth just 5 cents? Or could it be worth more? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, and his Virginia estate, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1981, this design had been in use for over 40 years. That year, the U.S. Mint was still producing these coins with a copper-nickel composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, and they were struck at 3 mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In 1981, here's how many Jefferson nickels were produced at each mint: Philadelphia, no mint mark ***, about 627 million; Denver, D mint mark over 631 million; San Francisco, S mint mark around 3.2 million. But these were proof coins, specially made for collectors. That's over 1.2 billion nickels total, meaning the 1981 Jefferson nickel is not rare by default. But don't click away yet. There's more to the story. If you want to know whether your 1981 nickel is valuable, pay attention to 3 things. Mint mark ***, proof coins from San Francisco, S, can be worth more. Condition ***, uncirculated or mint state nickels are more valuable. Errors or varieties ***, this is where the real money lies. Off-center strikes ***, double die obverse, DDO, ***, especially on Jefferson's eye or lettering die cracks ***, or cut. Some error nickels from 1981 have sold for $20 to over $100. Depending on the type and grade, here's a general idea of what 1981 Jefferson nickels are worth today in circulated and uncirculated condition. PR 65, around $2, $5 deep cameo, DCAM, proofs can go for $10 or more if flawless. Error coins *** can reach $20, $150 depending on the flaw and grading. Want to check if your 1981 nickel is special? Here's what to do: use a magnifying glass to spot doubling or errors. Weigh the coin. It should be 5.00 grams. A different weight could indicate a rare planchet error. Compare it to online databases like PCGS, NGC, or Variety Vista. The Jefferson nickel has been a core part of American pocket change since 1938. It replaced the beloved Buffalo nickel, marking a new era of modern coinage in the United States. When the U.S. Mint held a public competition to design the new 5-cent coin, the winning artist was Felix Schlag, whose work portrayed Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, on the reverse. From the very beginning, the Jefferson nickel was produced using a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the same alloy still used today. It was struck in massive numbers across the 3 main mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but the 1981 Jefferson nickel came near the end of a long design run. It was one of the final years before a major change happened. Just a year later, in 1982, the U.S. Mint would start updating and sharpening the designs on the nickel dies, which makes the 1981 issue among the last to use the original 1938 style lettering and detail work. The 1981 nickel is a coin caught between 2 eras: old die production and upcoming modernization. That's part of what makes it fascinating for collectors today. When it comes to coin collecting, one of the most important factors in determining value is the coin's condition, or what collectors call grade. A 1981 Jefferson nickel might be worth only face value, but in higher grades, or with special finishes, it could be worth much more. Most 1981 nickels you'll find in your change are in circulated condition. These coins have visible wear, flattened hair details, worn lettering, or faded Monticello steps. In this state, they're generally only worth 5 cents, their face value. If your coin has never been used and still has that factory fresh shine, it's considered uncirculated. Grading agencies like PCGS or NGC use a numeric scale called the Showdown scale, which goes from 1 to 70. An MS-60 coin shows no wear, but may have lots of bag marks. MS-65 or higher has sharp details, full luster, and few flaws. Uncirculated 1981 nickels can sell from $1 to $5 or more, depending on eye appeal and mint mark. Then there are proof coins, made in San Francisco and marked with an S. These coins weren't made for circulation. They were struck multiple times with polished dies to give them a sharp, mirror-like finish. If you have a 1981 S-proof Jefferson nickel, it could be worth $2 to $10, especially if graded PR 65 or higher. Some deep cameo examples, with strong contrast between the frosted design and mirror background, can fetch even more. So, before you toss that 1981 nickel into the coin jar, take a closer look. Condition can be the difference between pocket change and collectible treasure. Pro tip: use a coin loop or magnifier and check the coin under bright light. Look at Jefferson's hair, the steps on Monticello, and the rim. The sharper and more detailed it is, the higher the potential grade and value. Today, we're diving into the story and current value of the 1989 Jefferson nickel, the humble 5-cent coin from the United States. Is it just worth a nickel, or maybe more? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. This coin honors the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, and was designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. The 1989 Jefferson nickel was minted during a time of relative stability in U.S. coinage. There were no major design changes that year, but it still holds value, especially to collectors looking for pristine examples or errors. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1989 Jefferson nickel. Features the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Along the edge, you'll see the words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," followed by the date 1989. Depending on where it was minted, there may be a mint mark next to the date, a D for Denver, or no mark for Philadelphia. Shows Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home. The top reads, E pluribus unum. Below Monticello, United States of America, and 5 cents. Now let's talk numbers. In 1989, these coins were produced at two major U.S. mints. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark ** 624,403,000 coins. Denver Mint, D mint mark ** 563,130,000 coins combined. Over 1.18 billion Jefferson nickels were struck in 1989. That means it's not a rare coin in circulation, but condition and errors are what make a big difference. So what is a 1989 Jefferson nickel worth today in circulated condition ***, like those found in your change? It's usually worth face value, 5 cents. However, a very clean, lightly used coin might be worth 10 to 20 cents to a beginner collector. 60 to ms, 63 ***, typically worth 50 cents to $1 ms. 65 or higher ***, can sell for $2 to $10 full steps designation ***. A rare grading term for well-struck coins with clear steps on Monticello. Value jumps significantly. Some can sell for $25 to $100 or more depending on quality. Always look for full steps on the reverse. This detail increases the coin's value dramatically among collectors. Even though the 1989 nickel is common, error coins from that year are always in demand. Look for off-center strike double die obverse, DDO, ***, doubling in lettering like Liberty, clipped planchets ***, where part of the coin is missing. Improper alloy mix ***, results in strange coloring or weight depending on the severity and rarity. Error coins can be worth anywhere from $10 to over $150. So always inspect your change if you're a collector or just getting started. Here are a few tips. Keep your 1989 nickels in airtight holders to prevent tarnishing. Look for rolls of nickels at banks. Sometimes uncirculated 1989 nickels can be found this way. Consider getting your best coins graded by PCGS or NGC to increase their value on the collector's market. Collecting Jefferson nickels is a great way to build a collection without spending too much. Plus, the challenge of finding error coins or full steps nickels makes it even more exciting. Let's go back in time to explore the history behind the 1989 Jefferson nickel, a small coin with a long legacy in American numismatics. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, when it replaced the famous Buffalo nickel. The U.S. Mint held a design competition, and the winner was sculptor Felix Schlag. His winning design featured a portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his home, Monticello, on the back. Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States, was a key figure in American history, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and a strong advocate for democracy and liberty. His legacy made him a fitting choice for the nation's 5-cent coin. Why 1989? The Jefferson nickel had been in circulation for over 50 years with very few design changes. The country was in the late stages of the Cold War, and the U.S. Mint was producing coins in large quantities to keep up with inflation and economic activity. The 1980s saw billions of nickels being minted annually, and 1989 was no exception. That year, the Mint struck more than 1.18 billion Jefferson Nickels across its Philadelphia and Denver facilities. These coins were made using the standard composition of the time, 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving them their classic silvery color. Although no major redesigns or commemorative features were introduced in 1989, the coin continued to play a crucial role in American commerce, from vending machines and bus fares to grocery transactions and coin collections. Today, the 1989 Jefferson nickel remains a common find in pocket change. But for coin collectors and history enthusiasts, it serves as a reminder of both a stable period in U.S. coinage and the enduring legacy of a founding father. Whether you just found a 1989 Jefferson nickel in your pocket or inherited a coin collection, knowing its condition is key to knowing its worth. In the world of coin collecting, this is known as grading, and coins are typically graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. Now here's a bonus condition feature that really boosts value, the full steps designation. On the reverse side of the coin, the building Monticello has 6 steps at the base. A coin gets the full steps, FS, grade if all steps are sharply defined and completely visible, without breaks. These coins are rare because most nickels leave the mint without fully defined steps due to weak strikes. Can be worth $25, $50, or even over $100. Depending on overall grade and market demand, use a 10x magnifying glass to check detail on Jefferson's face and the steps on Monticello. Look for sharp edges, clean fields, and strong definition. If you believe your coin is in mint condition or has full steps, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. This can significantly increase its market value. So remember, not all 1989 nickels are the same. 2 coins with the same date can have very different values, and it all depends on condition. Take care of your coins, store them properly, and who knows, you might just be holding a small treasure. In today's video, we're diving into the world of American coinage, specifically the 2002 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. What is its history? What's it worth today? And could one of these nickels in your pocket be worth more than you think? Let's find out. The United States 5-cent coin, commonly called the nickel, has a rich history dating back to 1866, but in 2002, the nickel still featured the classic design introduced in 1938, created by sculptor Felix Schlag. The obverse, or front, of the coin shows a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The reverse, or back, features his famous Virginia estate, Monticello, with the Latin word e pluribus unum above it and Monticello clearly marked underneath. Let's take a look at the mintage numbers from 2002. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, ***, 361,920,000 coins. Denver Mint, D, ***, 415,680,000 coins. That brings the total production to nearly 778 million nickels, which means this coin is not rare. But there are some exceptions. So, what's the value of a 2002 nickel in circulated condition? If you have a regular 2002 nickel that's been in everyday use, its value is usually just 5 cents, its face value. But if you've got a coin that's in uncirculated or mint state, MS, condition, things get more interesting. In uncirculated condition, the value depends on the grade MS 60 to MS 63, 10 to 25 cents MS 64 to MS 65 ***, 50 cents to $1 MS 66 or higher ***, can go up to $5 or more. And if your coin has a full steps designation ***, meaning the steps of Monticello are sharply struck and clearly visible, collectors will pay even more, sometimes $10, $15 or higher, depending on quality. While most 2002 nickels are common, some era coins are highly collectible. Here are a few you might look out for. Off-center strikes ***, worth $5, $20 plus, depending on how off it is. Double die errors ***, especially on Liberty or the date. These can fetch $10, $50. Clipped planchets ***, where part of the coin is missing, worth $10 or more. Die cracks or cuds ***, can bring $5 to $25, depending on severity. Always check your coins under a magnifying glass. You never know what treasure you'll find. Here are a few fun facts about the 2002 nickel. It was the last full year before a major redesign began in 2004 for the Westward Journey series. The Jefferson design used in 2002 had remained largely unchanged since 1938, over 60 years of the same portrait. You can still find 2002 nickels in your pocket change today. It's not rare, but finding one in mint condition is much harder. So, there you have it. The full story behind the 2002 United States 5-cent Jefferson nickel. Most are worth just face value, but mint state examples and errors can be worth much more, so next time you're checking your change, take a second look. You might just be holding a small piece of valuable history. The story of the Jefferson nickel begins in the year 1938, when it replaced the famous Buffalo nickel. The U.S. Mint held a design competition to find a new look for the 5-cent coin, and the winning artist was Felix Schlag, a sculptor from Germany who had moved to America. His design featured a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers, the main author of the Declaration of Independence, and the third president of the United States. On the back of the coin, Schlag included Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia, a neoclassical mansion that reflects Jefferson's love for architecture and Roman ideals. The Jefferson nickel remained mostly unchanged from 1938 until 2003, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Why 2002? The United States was already considering modernizing coin designs. This made the 2002 nickel one of the last coins to feature the original Felix Schlag design before the U.S. Mint introduced a new series in 2004 known as the Westward Journey Nickel Series, which celebrated the Lewis and Clark expedition and featured new reverse designs. The 2002 issue holds historical significance because it represents the end of an era. After decades of being struck with the same portrait and design, the Jefferson nickel was on the verge of transformation. Despite its simplicity, the 2002 nickel is a tribute to Jefferson's legacy, not just as a president, but as a philosopher, architect, and visionary. Old footage or photos of Jefferson and Monticello, a Buffalo nickel transitioning into a Jefferson nickel. Felix Schlag's original sketches or statue timeline from 1938 to 2002. The U.S. Mint logo with images of coin presses working. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 2002 Jefferson nickel might be common, but the better its condition, the higher its value, especially to collectors. These coins have never been used in circulation, there's no wear at all, and they retain their full mint luster. They are graded from MS-60 to MS-70, with MS-70 being a perfect coin with no flaws, even under magnification. Collectors pay a premium for nickels that show full steps on Monticello. The stairs on the reverse side of the coin. These must be fully struck and clearly visible without breaks. Value with full steps *** can range from $10 to $20 plus. Even higher in MS-66 or MS-67 grades. Show side-by-side comparisons of worn versus mint condition coins. Use arrows or highlights to show the full steps on Monticello. Show grading scale from poor P1 to mint state MS-70. If you want to protect your 2002 nickel, store it in a coin flip, holder, or capsule. Avoid touching the surface with bare fingers. Use gloves or hold it by the edges.